You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, and have faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale and Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said, we've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and have faith to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, and have faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did he do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. We're so glad you're all here. You all know Sandy Lemieux, and I'm Jane Wester, and we're happy to be putting this little program on for you tonight. We're doing a program mostly of Southern gospel music, some more modern, some very old. A couple things about gospel music. First of all, it's based originally on African-American spirituals. And we talk a lot about heaven in this series and crossing over the Jordan and all those things, and that's just what gospel music does. We hope that you enjoy it. Our first song in this section is He Keeps Me Singing.
There's within my heart a melody, Jesus whispers sweet and low. Fear not, I am with thee, peace be still, in all of life's ebb and flow. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go, feasting on the riches of His grace, resting 'neath His sheltering wing, always looking on His smiling face. That is why I shout and sing. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go. Though sometimes He leads through waters deep, trials fall across the way. Though sometimes the path seems rough and steep, see His footprints all the way. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing
That song was by Luther Bridges and was written in 1910. This next song was composed by Stuart Hamlin in 1952 after he attended a Billy Graham revival. It is no secret what God can do. It's been sung by many, many artists over the years. The chimes of time ring out the news. Another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for added strength, your courage to renew. Do not be disheartened, for I have news for you. It is no secret what God can do. What He's done for others, He'll do for you. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do.
There is no night, for in His light you'll never walk alone. Always feel at home wherever you may go. There is no power can conquer you. Well, God is on your side. Take Him at His promise. Don't run away and hide. It is no secret what God can do. What He's done for others, He'll do for you. With arms wide open, He'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do.
Our next song, There Is Power in the Blood. Song was written by Lewis Jones in 1899. Still a gospel favorite. Would you be free from your burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you or evil a victory win? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you do service for Jesus your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. In the precious blood of the Lamb. This next song is the untitled hymn. It's also known as Come to Jesus.
wretched sinner, lost and left to die. Oh, raise your head, for love is passing by. Come to Jesus, come to Jesus, come to Jesus and live. Now your burden's lifted and carried far away, and precious blood has washed away the stain. So sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus, sing to Jesus and live. Like a newborn baby, don't be afraid to crawl. And remember, when you walk, sometimes we fall. So fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus, fall on Jesus and live. Sometimes the way is lonely and steep and filled with pain. So if your sky is dark and pours the rain, then cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus, cry to Jesus and live. Oh, and when the love spills over and music fills the night, and when you can't contain your joy inside, then dance for Jesus, dance for Jesus, dance for Jesus and live. And with your final heartbeat, kiss the world goodbye. Then go in peace and laugh on glory's side. And fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus and live. Fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus, fly to Jesus and live.
This next song was written in 1929, and it's been called the most recorded gospel song ever. I'll Fly Away.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away, when the shadows of this life have gone. I'll fly away, like a bird from prison bars has flown. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away, fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly
This next song has been around a long time. I don't have the date on it.
1931.
1931, thank you. But it was made famous, or brought back to fame, I should say, by Cat Stevens in 1971. It was made very popular, and now you hear it with various words, but this melody is timeless. Morning has broken.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the word. Sweet the rain's dew fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the word.
All right, this next is an African-American composer and Baptist pastor named Clement Derricks wrote this song in 1937, Just a Little Talk with Jesus.
I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in, and then a little light from heaven filled my soul. He bathed my heart in love, and he wrote my name above, and just a little talk with Jesus makes me whole. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus, let us tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our faintest cry, and he will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer wheel turning, and you know a little fire is burning, we'll find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. I may have doubts and fears, my eyes be filled with tears, but Jesus is a friend who watches day and night. I go to him in prayer, he knows my every care, and just a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Let us tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our faintest cry, and he will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer wheel turning, and you know a little fire is burning, you will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Let us tell him all about our troubles. He will hear our faintest cry, and he will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer wheel turning, and you know a little fire is burning, you will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right.
Okay, our next song is Down by the Riverside, said to be one of the favorite songs of Martin Luther King.
I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more, no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more, no more, no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna put on my starry crown down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on that starry crown down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more, no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more, no more, no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more.
All right, I have a saying which is music washes away the dust of everyday life. And this song kind of addresses that. It tells us that it is important right now that our community not bottle up our emotions, but remember to rejoice. My life flows on in endless song above earth's lamentation. I hear the sweet, though far off hymn that hails a new creation above the turmoil and the strife. I hear that music ringing. It sounds in can I keep from singing? Though the tempest about me roll, I hear the truth is living. Though the darkness around me close, songs in the night he giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to the rock I'm clinging, since Christ is Lord of heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing when tyrants tremble, sick with fear, and hear the death bell ringing, when friends rejoice both far and near? How can I keep from singing? The peace of Christ makes fresh my heart, a fountain ever springing. All things are mine since I am His. How can I keep from singing? No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging, since love is Lord of heaven and earth. How can I keep from singing? My life flows on in endless song, above earth's lamentation. I hear the real, the far-off hymns. How can I keep from singing? Lord, how can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? Ooh.
We have some songs here now that we're going to sing accompanied by the auto harp. So if you know them, please sing along with. And the last song we're going to do in the program is one we'd like the whole family to join in. So if the kids aren't in the room, in a couple of songs, make sure they get in the room to sing along with us. But this next song is a favorite hymn of very, very many people. It was my father's favorite hymn, In the Garden. I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing.
joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I'd stay in the garden with him, though the night around me be falling, but he bids me go through the voice of woe. His voice to me is calling, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
The next song is The Old Rugged Cross.
On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true, its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
Very good singing. I could hear you all out there. That was great. All right, the next song, another one of my very favorites. Any of you who know me know I have lots of favorites. And this song was written by Ira Stamphill in 1949. It's called Mansion Over the Hilltop. Gotta find my key. There I am.
I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk the streets that are purest gold. Though often tempted, tormented and tested, and like the prophet, my pill was stone, and
though I find here no permanent dwelling, I know He'll give me a mansion my own. Don't think me poor or deserted or lonely. I'm not discouraged. I'm heaven bound. I'm but a pilgrim in search of a city. I want a mansion, a harp and a crown. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk on streets that are purest gold, purest gold.
All right, this song is called Kivi Vivi Vit. It was brought back by popular demand, and we hope you enjoy it. It's an old Swedish gospel song. Sad and discouraged, I ventured one day into the woods on my wearisome way, troubled and crushed by defeat and despair, burdens that I had to bear. Then as by magic a kind little bird, singing so sweetly for me, brought me great joy, and the message I heard, the Lord in His love cares for thee. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, God is constantly near. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, every burden He'll bear. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, He is ever the same. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, let us all praise His name. Then as I listened with love in my heart, sorrow and trouble at once did depart. Heavenly sunshine now flooded my soul. My life was changed and made whole. Oh, little bird, with your pretty little song, you brought me comfort and glee. Now I can sing as I travel along. The Lord in His love cares for me. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, God is constantly near. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, every burden He'll bear. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, He is ever the same. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, let us all praise His name. Oh, that we all would rejoice evermore. Praise God our Father as never before. Then we would find to our joy and delight, life would be cheerful and bright. Let us rejoice as that bird in the tree, praising our Savior and King. God in His love cares for you and for me. Oh, let us rejoice now and sing. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, God is constantly near. Kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, kivi vivi vit, every burden He'll bear. Kivi vivi vit.